Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of City Skylines. So today we are going to be finishing up this rail corridor. So I finally unlocked the train station, and so now I can actually create a tourist area so tourists can get in by train. So I created this area, and I have a lot of plans for it. So I want to add some pedestrian bridges because it kind of splits the community apart. And there's only going to be one train line, so I want to add some cool pedestrian bridges. I think maybe two, one here, maybe even one here to here, just so people can get from the train station, so that there's just more options on what to do. So, I think I'm going to start off with the train station. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put one in right here. I'm just going to put in the basic normal one. I think it fits in nicely there. Okay. So I'm just gonna check to see if our area around it is fine. Oh, power's going out. Maybe I need to add more power. Let me just check. Okay, it is running low, so I'm gonna just add in 2. Okay, and that should give us a little bit of time. Okay, so now I can add in this. So I'm gonna go into this. Make sure. No, I want it to be a little bit of a softer turn. There we go. And then we can have this, and then we can have it be nice and straight. Okay, there we go. And let's turn it back into a curvature feature. And there we go. Okay. Now it can be nice and straight again. So this gives us space so that we can add in a brand new space for office buildings that are going to line this thing on the side. So here I just want to add in this. And there we go. So we have the connection now into the city, and it's looking good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zone in some office places. Let's make sure that this is unzoned, and we can zone in this massive area here, which will be really nice. Okay, I can zone in right here and here. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the game and let this all zone in, and hopefully this will line the area very nicely and kind of create that urban feel with the train station. So now I'm actually going to look at a place on Google Maps that has inspired me, and hopefully we can look at to take inspiration for the pedestrian bridge. So yeah. Okay, so here we have this piece of land here. This is in Emeryville, California, and it's this massive railroad line that just goes in between the city. And as you can see, there's a bunch of bridges passing over it. And then also, they haven't quite built it yet in this, but they have, if you can see, this is the start of a bridge. So I'm trying to make some cool pedestrian bridges that go across it. I'm going to use a bunch of different paths and see what looks cool. Also, you can see that they have Bay Street here, which is a big mall. So there's a lot of cool things you can do to integrate trains into the environment, and so this is one of those things that I just kind of like. Okay, hello. So now we just have to, I'll speed this up so that some of these apartment buildings can come in, or not apartments, but office buildings can come in, and I'm gonna start the pedestrian path. So actually, this would be a great spot for a pedestrian path because it's like a cul-de-sac, right? It's not put to much use. And there is enough space where I could curve something over and have it be here. So something I actually might want to do is, if I go like this, have the train tracks be a little bit more centered. So like this. And then like that. And that gives me just a little bit more room for the pedestrian path. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna start building this pedestrian walkway. I have this started. So now all we have to do is just position it over. So Gonna have it like that, and then like this, and then we just have to lower it back down. So we can have this. Here, let me turn off all the guidelines. There we go. Okay. Down. And all the way down. Okay. Cool. And then that's the path. Okay, so I added in this other bridge here. I kept it nice and low to the ground because it doesn't really need to go into everything, but it's getting quite a bit of usage. I mean, there's like maybe 15 people on this bridge right now, and if we wait for a bunch of people to exit from the train, let's see how many of them actually take this bridge, because I have a feeling a lot of them will. Yeah, okay, so it's getting a decent amount of utilization. That's actually pretty darn good. Well, so these bridges seem to have been a success. I like how they look. But the question is, do we think that we need any others? And I don't think we do. Like, this is only missing 3 blocks, right? Like, it doesn't remove that much walkability. And, like, here, it basically saves 2 blocks, which is good in this kind of drought area where there really just is not very much connectivity between the two sides. So I think that we're good. And so let's see if there's anything else. I probably want to add in a little bit more high density zoning. So let's see, we can zone this, unzone this, and then we can have this be high density, and then right here, this can also be high density. So, let's see how this looks, and I'll cut back when it's all done. Check out this newly zoned high density. So it's looking pretty good. I like this apartment building here. I think it adds a lot. It's nice that things aren't too tall, but it does add that idea of like the downtown, which I'm really liking. I don't think I'm gonna spread it out too much more, because just to keep it looking natural and not just have like some giant sprawling metropolis that is all skyscrapers, which is not normal. So I think we're going to keep it at this. I am super happy with this rail line and all of the pedestrian bridges. I think it turned out super nicely. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, bye.